Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Tyler. But before I get started on this topic, I want to highly recommend a YouTuber by the name of Numbers 3's Universe, and his name is Trey, and that you will find very good, interesting short movie videos. I believe it's one that you will see, but it's a very good short movie that you will see on there. And also he also do short movie reviews as well. In that, what I'm asking all of you, after you get done listening to this video into its entirety, is to please go in the description link down below and to go visit his channel and subscribe to it, and that'll be very appreciated by me. And now I want to go on ahead into the topic of what I want to talk about, because I ain't made up my mind if I'm going to make this 3 parts, but there is going to be a second part pertaining to this, because I got things need to cover on this and want to talk about. And this is unpredictable people, the secrets they do not want you to know. And this is going to be towards all other people who like to go in every way, like to go and to assume in everything. And just like I've said before, this is a great danger. It is, people. And so, the first secret that unpredictable people don't want you to know is that they ain't gonna never tell you their secret of how they move in silence. Let me say that again. They're never going to tell you how they move in silence. And you know the reason what's behind this is simply because they always are planning 6 or 7 steps ahead of the person who is trying to figure them out. And they already got like 7 or 8 different directions where they can allow the person who is trying to figure them out go in those type of directions, but can't even figure it out at all. And it just only leads the person who is trying to predict that person into a whole lot of confusion. Can't even figure it out at all. So, people, take heed to that when it comes to unpredictable people. Now, there's a catch to all of this of what I am saying. Why they don't never tell their secret of their next move. And the reason why I say that is simply because they will have a person trying to predict their next move or whatever. And so, what the mind of the what the mind of unpredictable people will say, will think, oh, I'm just going to let them go in that direction on purpose. They will allow you to go in that direction of you thinking that they're moving in that direction. They will enjoy you to be comfortable there for a little while, so to make you think you got it figured out. That's what they like to capitalize on. But way, like I was saying before, they're already 6 or 7 steps ahead, but their job of what they do by secret is to get you comfortable, to think that it's in that direction, and so that you have got it figured out. And then, when the time, or when the setting, or when the season, or whenever that they decide to, alright, they think they got me figured out, now it's time to make this person mind blow off the charts. And then when they do that, then there's total shock. It seems like is some sort of shock of terror by the person or the group of people who's trying to figure the unpredictable people out. Trying to figure the unpredictable people out. But the people who try and to figure out the unpredictable people is that it'll go two directions. The first direction will be there'll be a whole bunch of confusion and shock, like, what the fuck? I didn't see that coming from a mile. Or it'll cause the people or the persons trying to figure the unpredictable people out, it will lead to them being more interested. And sometimes it can go higher than that, being secretly attracted to that person. Because this particular person or a group of people are extremely unpredictable. And this is what you have to understand, people, about unpredictable people. Unpredictable people ain't just gonna sit there and just give you a whole bunch. But they'll give you something so that it can make you go in the direction so that you think you got it figured out. Now, alright, this is the other secret, people, listen up, that unpredictable people don't want you to know about. And I want to talk a little bit more about this because I said it in, I believe it was my last video. I can't even remember. I think it was something about the dangers of assumption. The number one secret they don't want you to know about is that they always fall in love with people who come and to assume about them. And you know the reason why? It's simply because unpredictable people, their secret is, in their mind, it's playing ground to them in their eyes. And the only thing that unpredictable people got to do is just they can make a decision which direction that they gonna go with you. Whenever that you are assuming something that you think that's probably true, but it's not. And then when they use the person who assumes as playing ground, the only thing that they have to do is, number one, they can ask questions. Or number two, they'll make them go in that direction for a little bit, make their assumption or whatever and everything, and then shock them later on down the road. And then embarrass them and make them look like a fool. Just like I said in the last video, but the number one thing that they ain't gonna tell you, they always capitalize on the opportunity to use the assumption against the person who always assumes. And they are always good at it. They are always good at it. And you know the reason why? It's simply because they say in their mind, oh, this ain't going to be nothing but a piece of cake to me. And the only thing I can do is make this person look stupid in their eyes. And so, this is why I'm sitting there saying in that video, you never ever go assuming. Because unpredictable people will always use the assumptions against you. You thinking you're assuming something. You think you're predicting something about that person. That is a great danger. Because it will majorly backfire on you. The one who assumes. all the time. And you cannot do that. You cannot do that. As they say, it's their playing field to play with you and to play around with you. It's their secret. Whenever that they use that assumption against you to terrorize your mind, you think you got it. You think you got the assumption right, but you got the assumption wrong. Now, people, I'm going to say a little bit of this because I'm trying to say this for the second part, but I really want to say something about this as well, but I'm going to go on ahead. Here's another secret that unpredictable people don't want you to know. And it's a danger, great danger, to say this to them. And they already know this is, don't never tell an unpredictable person, I got you figured out, or I know who you are. And the reason why I say that is because that the secret of what they do is that for the moment, they'll let you sit there for a moment thinking that who you think you are, and they're saying in their mind is, oh, now it's time to show this particular person who I really am in different forms. Sometimes their secret of what they'll do, they'll just go in one direction. Listen, one direction. And that one direction can fool you by a long shot. But I'm just going to keep it as that. And let that sink in, people. So, I'm going to go on ahead and cut this video short. And for all of you, be expecting part 2 of this.